So by the time this video goes up, we're going to be home for 4 days already from Too Many Games. Where the hell does the time go? I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm still sort of recovering, not really there with it just yet. And you're probably also wondering if I'm doing a pickup video. Where is Nina? We tried to film a video the other night, and this happened. Nina? Nina? Good night, bye! Clearly, Nina was just a little tired. She's at work now, so I'm just going to be filming this. So you just have me here today, unsupervised. I might be sitting here with no pants on. You don't know. But anyway, after that wonderful mental image, I must say, this is going to be the last video I ever shoot in this room. I'm moving apartments in a few days, so take it all in. The last time I'm ever going to be in this room. So thank you so much for everybody that came to my booth at Too Many Games. It was an absolutely amazing time. I cannot believe how big it's gotten. Thank you to everybody who has supported me over the years. Thank you to everybody who has bought a piece. This right back here is pretty much all I got left, aside from the Ninja Gaiden, the big Ninja Gaiden piece. That one's out in the hall. I couldn't fit that in here. So yeah, thank you so much to everybody for doing that. And I got a whole bunch of stuff down here that I picked up. So let's start with some of the sillier stuff. This first one came all the way from Florida from my friend Jeremy, aka Jerps93. You should definitely go check out his channel. He does hysterical pickup videos with him and his dad. And that's this, a box of Batman cereal from 1989, complete with the Michael Keaton bank. Now the cereal isn't in here anymore, it's just the box and the bank, and this is just something that I always wanted for my collection. I love the old Batman movie, and I saw that Jeremy had posted a picture that him and his dad were selling at like a flea market or a show or something like that, and I saw this on the table, and I said, dude, if you could somehow bring that all the way up from Florida to Too Many Games, I will love you forever. I will somehow love you even more, Jeremy. I don't know how that's possible. But he brought it up for me, charged me only $5 for this, and thank you so much, dude. This will just prominently be in my collection, and every time I see it, I will think of you. Keeping it going with the silly pickups, I finally got away from my table Saturday afternoon because it was so fucking busy. So I'm walking around, and video game prices are absolutely outrageous. And all the games I was looking for were way too expensive, and I just didn't want to spend that kind of money. But I did spend money on this. 1983 Return of the Jedi Thermos Metal Lunchbox. I love collecting stuff like this. My buddy Darren had this on his table, and he gave me a deal. So, I couldn't pass that up. I love anything original Star Wars from 77 to like 83, 84, so thanks so much, man. I'll be putting this in the whole vintage Star Wars collection. This next one was a present from my buddy Mike Lecision, who does the show Living in 8-Bits. I've been on there a couple of times. Nina had a cameo in one of the Super Plumber Brothers episodes, and he hooked me up with the full DVD set for Super Plumber Brothers. I haven't even opened this yet. I want to give this a full watch after we move. This thing is awesome. It's packed with like special features, interviews, all sorts of stuff. The show is hysterical. Go check it out. Go pick up a DVD and definitely support these guys. Next thing I picked up was from my table buddy, Jeff Wittenhagen, who does the Hagen's Alley books, all the Nintendo, Super Nintendo Compendium books. He even wrote one about just homebrews and all sorts of oddities for Nintendo. That's how deep and detailed he goes with books. So the first one I had to pick up, obviously, his full Super Nintendo Compendium. And thank you so much, Jeff. This book is awesome, and it's pretty much just, this is going to act as a checklist for all the Super Nintendo games that I'm missing from my collection. This thing's great. Go check out all of his other books. They're so well researched, and he is just an all-around great dude. We had an awesome time hanging out all weekend. So Jeff, thank you so much, man. Another present from some of my new favorite people, dudes from Rebel Gaming Club. Dan, who is the frontman for the band River City Rebels, hooked me up with the vinyl from one of their albums. Crazy enough, my old band played shows with these guys like 15 years ago in New Jersey before we knew each other. So, small world of how things circle together. So, Dan, thank you so much for this record. Check out their band and definitely check out their channel, Rebel Gaming Club. They do the fucking funniest pickup videos. Just go watch. And on top of that, from Rebel Gaming Club, I also had to get a schnazzy t-shirt from them with some really awesome like 80s styled punk rock design on there. You can't go wrong with this. Again, go check out their channel. It was great hanging out with you guys. Dan, Ryan, Jordan, you guys are fucking hysterical. I cannot wait to see you guys again. Next t-shirt I got is from my friends Derek and Grace, who do the awesome channel Stop Skeletons from Fighting. And I would have picked one up anyway, but as soon as I saw this shirt with this amazing 80s kind of vaporwave design on here, or synthwave I should say. Yeah, this is amazing. I fucking love this shirt. Go support these guys. They do a fantastic channel, awesome live streams, and they're just two wonderful, wonderful people. And I had the privilege of staying with them all weekend. They actually crashed in our hotel room, so it was great hanging out with you guys all weekend. Next t-shirt I had to get was from the fucking Game Chasers, because they're showing off their Philly pride right here. As soon as I saw this one, I knew I had to have it. So Jay, thank you for holding me a medium. And yes, do I even have to say anything about these guys? Go fucking watch their channel. The Game Chasers are great. Love their channel. Love hanging out with them. And this last one, awesome clothing designer. My buddy Eric, who runs Nerds Clothing, hooked me up with a Super Lame Boy t-shirt. He is great. His designs are awesome. His packaging is great. He does these really cool Nintendo boxes for all the shirts. Let me just bring this back up so you guys can see more of it. And he just picked up a contract with WWE, and he's doing designs for like all these wrestlers now. So Eric, fuck yeah, dude. So awesome to see you killing it with this clothing line. And thank you so much for this. Now, I did actually pick up video games this weekend. Nina did too. So I'm going to talk about her games first that she got, because I'm really excited about those. The first one that she got a really good deal on this apparently, is a repro cart of Splatterhouse, Wanpaku no Graffiti. I played this game on an emulator, and I'm so excited to finally have this. And Nina, if you don't know, she has a Twitch stream under Tiny Neenja and streams all sorts of crazy horror games, does horror-related art, and this will be one of the new games that she will be playing on there. This game is so much fun. It's like a chibi version of Splatterhouse. It's a side-scroller. It's so much fun. And I'm so happy that with a repro cart, they actually made it with a blood spatter and made it look nothing like an original Nintendo cart, because when it comes to like original releases, I know this was only in Japan, but NTSC releases that look like real games, or at least try to be passed off as those, I have a real fucking problem with those. So kudos on you guys for making an awesome looking repro cart that could not be passed off as an original. Next one that Nina got, and it's going to lead into one of the ones that I have down here, is Dementium on the DS. I don't know much about this game, but our buddy Jason Polo, he goes by NJ Retro 1 on YouTube. Definitely check out his channel. He does some great pickups. He's a really good friend. We've known him for a long time. And he just came over to the table and he's like, hey, give me $20. I'm like, okay, I'm being extorted 20 bucks. What am I getting for that? And he hands me this for Nina. And like I said, I don't know too much about this, but it looks like a first-person shooter styled horror game. I know this one is actually getting kind of collectible, so this looks pretty cool. But what he gave me was one of the ones I was looking for on Super Nintendo. It's a weird one, and it's gone up in value, and for 20 bucks, I couldn't complain. And that is Nosferatu. This is a pretty difficult game to find. I only saw like one or two of these on the show floor at Too Many Games, and I've been seeing this game trending upwards for like $100 now. I actually got to play this when I was over at Jason's place about a month or so ago, and it's weird. It's like Prince of Persia, rotoscoped, side-scrolling graphics, but it has like brawler elements involved too. I didn't get too far, but this game seems pretty interesting, and it's going to be one that I'm going to want to play a little bit more. And this last one, this was a present from my really good friend Chris, aka DJ Cutman. The day before the show, Chris texted me and asked me to come over and help him catalog all of these games that he had, just to help price them and just to sell all this stuff. So we spent like a good 3 to 4 hours just in his apartment, just hanging out, looking up games and stuff like that. And I had no idea that you put this aside for me, man, and I was so excited when you gave me this. This is one that I was looking for a long time in my collection, and that is Lufia 2. I love the 16-bit RPGs, especially the ones that Natsume put out. Lufia 1 is great, and I've never played Lufia 2, and I've always wanted this game. So Chris, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for holding this for me and just hooking me up with it. I'm glad you got a really good deal in that box of games. I know you had a lot of really good stuff in there, so thank you so much, man. And that is it. That is everything I picked up at Too Many Games. Everything that I got. Thank you so much to all the presents. Thank you so much. I can't thank everybody enough. Thank you to everybody else. A couple of shout outs of people just hanging out at my table. My buddy Mike Levy, love seeing that dude. It was great hanging out with you, man. Finally seeing you. I know you're good friends with Jeff too. Rewind Mike, it was fucking awesome, man. Enjoy that beer that I gave you. It was great hanging out with you at the table. Jeremy Jerps93, thank you for hanging out and taking a nap behind my table at fucking Sunday. I didn't even realize you did that. Some other guys. Both the dudes from Console Wars. It was great finally hanging out with you guys, especially at the after party. Sean Long, RGT85. Sean, it was great. You know, we met each other last year, but it was awesome. You know, definitely getting to chill this year. Can't wait to see it like Video Game Con and Retro World Expo. Also, great seeing Duke. Duke from Retro Nonsense and his whole family. It was great seeing you, man. Enjoy that Contra piece. And I sent that Final Fantasy piece out to you. You should probably have it by the end of the week. So thank you so much to everyone, guys. Again, I cannot say it enough. Thank you so much. We're going to be off for a little while. We kind of have a lull coming up. July, there's really not too much going on. In August, things are going to pick back up. We will be at the Long Island Retro Gaming Convention, which is at the Cradle of Aviation, I believe, this year. They're really stepping it up, moving on to a new venue. So mid-August, if you're in the area, please definitely come out to that. Nina and I will be there with a whole lot of new artwork. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon, and keep it pixelated.